What is going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire video. Unfortunately, last video that I did cut a bit short. The game crashed. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully it was just a one-off. But we were actually on course to do our best ever. We'd only used one lifeline, and I think we're on the 6th or 7th question. Hopefully we can get that far without using too many lifelines again. So let's get into it. We're going to press play. We're going to press solo. We're going to press normal. We're going to press without timer. And we're going to choose, obviously, the categories. And we are going to use Massimo again, because it was unjust that he didn't have a fair crack to see if we could get some money. But anyway, let's get into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, let's go. Focus mode. Focus mode. Hopefully we can get the same sort of difficulty questions as we got before. The reason why I don't put it on easy is because I want to be tested. I want it to be difficult. I don't want to know everything. It'll be boring. Imagine winning a milk. Okay, to be fair, that's not really good logic, guys. But realistically, we want to win money fairly. We don't want to put it on easy. Yes, it'll be sick to be a millionaire, but I want to do it fairly. I want it to be the fairest thing possible. So hopefully we can do that. And hopefully Massimo, with his moustache like mine, can do well. Obviously I've got like a goatee at the moment. Weirdly, this is the only facial hair I can grow. It does it in small little 1 and 2 hairs. It's not like a beard. I would love to have a beard, you know. I think if I had a chin strap it would look pretty decent. But anyway, forget about that. Let's go on to question number 1.
Coming up. Good luck to you.
I'm ready. Which phrase refers to forcefully persuading me to do something I'm reluctant to do? Twist my arm. Clip my ear. Tweak my nose. Or kick my shins. It is twist arm. You've got to twist someone's arm to get them to reluctantly do something. That's a bit of a strange one, but imagine it was kick my shins, or tweak my nose, or clip my ear. Clip my ear, I believe that's I think it's like a secret tell, if you do that. I can't remember. I know that is an insult. Right, flicking your top lip or your teeth with your thumbnail.
Let's move on to a whole new question.
Okay, so in which method of egg preparation are the eggs beaten before being cooked? Beaten. I want to say it's baked. Oh god. Oh no, it's scrambled. It is scrambled. You're right. All of them are beaten, so then it goes. So you're not you're mixing the yolk and the albumin, or the white, the egg white, but it is scrambled. Boiled, you can boil it as it is. Fried, you can fry it as poached. You can fry it. You don't have to mix it. But scrambled, you mix it together, which is beating an egg. For anyone that's, oh crap, I didn't realise that I hadn't put it as my final answer. But this is a good start. Imagine this is wrong, by the way. This is just me preemptively just saying, I think I've got it right. And it is right. 2 questions down, 2 right answers. Hopefully we don't have any crashes.
For a whole new question.
If you're making very little money, which of these is said to, which are you said to be working for? But it's peanuts. We're working for peanuts. Wing nuts. I've never heard of it. I've heard of hazelnuts. I've heard of coconuts. I've heard of peanuts. What are wing nuts?
And Massimo chooses.
I don't know. I actually don't know. But yeah, working for peanuts.
Yes, that's my final.
It's weird slang. British slang is a bit. I don't know if that's known more across the world, but I don't think Americans would understand that slang of working for peanuts. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe because they're small, but it means you're working for little.
Yourself and your acquaintances for this new
In Britain, Father's Day falls in which month? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't got a clue. If I were to guess right now, I would say June. Has Father's Day been? We're in August right now. The weird thing is, I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Because, like, I don't see my dad, to be fair. I don't give a shit about him. Do I flip the... You know what? I'm going to flip the question. And this, realistic... if I was going to guess, I'm going to say June. But I don't know if it's been already. It is June. Okay, so... I probably would have gone with June. But it is what it is. Who was the regular host of The Tonight Show just before Jay Leno? See, this is American. I actually don't know. I have no idea who this is. I know it was Jay Leno. I'm gonna have to ask the audience. I think that's a bit too long to phone a friend.
Enter your votes now.
Okay, that's the Johnny Carson. I've never heard of any of these. So I think that it's annoying that I've used up 2 lifelines.
This is your final
But
answer?
I think it is needed. Hopefully.
That's my final.
That's annoying. But the thing is, that's more an American question. I thought that would be on the American show, which you can choose at the start. You can choose different versions of the show.
That's an answer I can get behind.
Okay, Johnny Carson is the right answer. The audience was spot on. But if it was more, it was unanimous pretty much. There was only a few votes for the other 3.
Move on to a whole new question.
Which war took place between 1939 and 1944? That is World War II, which is fair enough. Vietnam War, I believe, was in the
My gut says
70s, 80s. I actually don't know. I'm not I'm not really that big on the history,
Yes.
especially like
That's
generic
my
history,
final
like
answer.
wars and stuff, and certain events. But
Okay, the computer
football history,
validated your answer.
I'm big on. But I know that was World War II. I know it was 1939 and 1945. I did know that. Spoiler: we won. Okay, so that means what? Have I had 4 questions or 5? I think it might be 5 actually. Where were war crime trials held after World War II? Was it Berlin, Nuremberg, Tel Aviv, or The Hague? The Hague is in the Netherlands, so it's not there, I don't think. Tel Aviv, is that Romania? I actually don't know. I know of Tel Aviv. War crime trials. I've heard Berlin and Nuremberg. I know what played a big part in the Second World War. Berlin makes sense because it's like one of the capitals of Germany, so they were probably tried then. But I've heard of like the Nuremberg Rally, which was huge for like Hitler times and stuff like that. Again, I'm not big on like history. I think I'm going to have to. I'm gonna. It's a risk because there's a chance that I do 50-50 of an I phone a friend, but hopefully it gets rid of Berlin or Nuremberg. That was literally the worst possible outcome of 50-50. What I should do, logically, is phone a friend. But, at this stage, when they were down to 2 answers, I'm going to say Berlin.
Let's go with A.
If I'm wrong, then look, I have to take on the chin. I could have used phone a friend, but I don't see the point when I've used the lifeline. Using 2 lifelines on 1 question is annoying. I think I'm going to go home with nothing.
You have given your final answer.
Please.
Now is the time to see the right one. Oh no, you were so close.
It's a flip of a coin.
One coming.
I didn't know it was Nuremberg. I thought it was Berlin because I thought maybe because it's a bigger city and they would they put them on trial there. But okay, we reached question 5, so we get 1k, which is what, 40 neuron points. Yeah, it's not a great round. It's not a great round. But look, we have to accept it and move on. You know what? I'm gonna have a double round in this episode. I'm gonna make it a bit longer. I might start doing 2 games an episode because I just think that it'll be. What does a quick do? It's mainly composed text. Oh, so that's for the youngest players. There's no time. We're gonna do it normal. We're gonna do it normal. We're gonna do it as normal. It's fine. Right. Unfortunately, Massimo, but they let me down a tiny bit. I am gonna use. You know what, Ruben? He's a consultant. He's into his fashion. 29, same age as me. So it's probably most like me. I'm not into fashion, as you can tell. I'm wearing a beautiful, modelling this beautiful burgundy T-shirt, which has a styling of the 2021-22 fixture between Manchester United and Liverpool Football Club at Old Trafford, where Liverpool beat the host 5-0. Oh shit, I forgot to press any button back. Second time round, let's see what we can do. No harm in trying. No harm in trying. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's do this.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a
With my
Millionaire?
fortunes. I've forgotten his name already. Fucking hell, he's a bit. He's
do my best.
stocky.
And my
Oh, he's wearing the
best
same sort of
is
jacket as the
£1
host.
million.
Are you ready? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Right, hopefully we get less history. I need to, if I'm in doubt,
We will climb this money
I need
ladder
to just use
together,
lifelines and
step
see
by
how
step.
far I can get. And then, as far as I can get, if I run out of lifelines, I can always walk away with the money that I've got. I need to stop
Bonus
taking.
the 50-50. Ask
Obviously,
the
I can
audience
take some
and
risk,
flip the
but I think it's
question.
best to play it safe because lately I've noticed that instead of using lifelines,
So
I want
let's
to
move
try and
on
save
to
them
a
and
whole
get
new
further,
question.
but I don't get that far because I mess up. But anyway, what is the name of the coffee specially treated to minimise preparation time? Sudden coffee, instant coffee, abrupt coffee, or snappy coffee? It's instant coffee. When it was talking about minimised preparation time, I was thinking, what sort of coffee gives you the biggest quick release buzz from the caffeine? And I was thinking, oh shit, I don't know. I don't know anything about coffee. I don't like coffee. I don't drink it. I don't understand people's like addiction to it. Yes, I understand some people have to get up for work very early in the morning and they need something to wake them up. But the thing is, I think there's other ways to
Here's a new
stimulate your
question
brain
for
and stuff, but it is. Richard Gere and Julia Roberts starred together in which hugely successful romantic comedy? Pretty Picture, Pretty Woman, Pretty Please, or Pretty Awful?
Well,
I know it's Pretty Woman.
so I'm going
I've
to
never
choose
seen it.
P.
But I
you are
know
waiting for
as soon
me
as
to
I saw
listen.
Julia Roberts,
So let's go.
I knew
Is
it
this
was
your
Pretty
final
Woman.
answer?
Because I think that's probably one of her most
Yes, that's my final answer.
famous roles, I want to say. But Pretty Woman is my final answer.
Final answer.
So that should be
hope
2
it's the right
out
one.
of 2, and obviously we want to get
That's
to
what we were
past the
looking
5th
And a right
question
answer
without
for the
taking
coolest
any
contestant.
penalties of using up lifelines. Okay.
Good luck to you for this new question.
In music, who's known as the Material Girl? Cher, Cyndi Lauper, Madonna, or Mariah Carey?
No, C.
Material Girl.
I'm lost.
I don't know if I know who this Cyndi Lauper is. I know who Cher is. I know who Madonna is. I know who Mariah Carey is. I've never heard the term Material Girl. So what I'm going to do, because I think it's the weakest of all lifelines, I'm going to
So
use
let's flip
flip
a
it.
question.
If I'm going to guess, I'm going to say Mariah Carey. She seems like the more... Okay, it's Madonna. Okay, it's fine. I'm glad I didn't go for it then. But it does mean that I've used one of my lifelines. Okay. When something is completely finished, it is often described as done and what? It's done and dusted. It is done and dusted, so it's C. Luckily, I did know that. Done and docile doesn't make sense. Done and dropped doesn't make sense. Done and driven doesn't make sense. Done and dusted. So it's like
Let's save some time.
when something's completely done. So it's like when you're cleaning your house. And literally speaking,
Yes,
it's done
that's
and
my final
dusted.
answer.
Done and dusted is the right answer. That's 3, I think.
Hope it's the correct
I'm annoyed that I'm down the lifeline, but I think it's one of the weakest lifelines. Yes,
the one.
down the line there's going to be tricky questions, and realistically, if I were to use it, it'd probably still give me an ultimately difficult question. But yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying.
On to this new question.
In military history, what was a redcoat? British soldier, Navy warship, cannon, or flag of surrender? I thought, but flag of surrender was white. What was a redcoat? Redcoat. So that would be maybe the paint on it. Navy warships weren't red. The only thing I think of like a literal red coat, I believe British soldiers wore red coats to get like medals and stuff. Might be black actually. I don't think cannons had red coats. Flag of surrender. All I can think is waving the white flag. Surrender. If I were to guess, I would say flag of surrender. But I'm gonna go with ask the audience. I know that's probably my best lifeline gone, but I want to get through. Please don't be equal. British soldiers. So I was thinking like I just pictured British soldiers in red coats. What was a red coat? Surely that's a bit of an insult calling someone a red coat.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
My logic was with British soldier
wait to
or
see the
flag of
correct
surrender. I didn't know in war times if they use a different colour, but I would have thought that's white. I didn't think it was actually a warship or a cannon. That just seemed wrong. So maybe if I really thought about it logically, it'd be a literal red coat. But I didn't know if it meant like a coat of paint. I don't know. Which county is associated with a breed of bull terrier? It's Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshire Bull Terrier? Okay, no. Bull Terrier is Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I'm 100% certain. It's not a Nottinghamshire Bull Terrier. It's not a Leicestershire Bull Terrier. It's not a Derbyshire. It's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. If it was a terrier just by itself, it'd be Yorkshire Terrier. There's like Patterdale Terrier. There's loads of different terriers. But luckily, I believe it means that we've done 5 questions now. We've used 2 lifelines, which is annoying. One day we will go through 5 questions where we know every answer, and then we start using them. But we've still got phone a friend, which I should not be afraid to use, and we've still got 50-50. And hopefully it doesn't fuck me by keeping the 2 that I'm thinking. Which of these is a title of a film and a novel by Martin Cruz Smith? Right, I need to think. Which of these is a title of a film and a novel by Martin Cruz Smith? Central Park, Regent's Park, Gorky Park, or MacArthur Park? I don't think it's B or D. For me, I'm drawn to A and C because I've heard of Regent's Park and I've heard of Central Park, obviously. Probably the most well-known park in the world, being in central Manhattan. I think I'm gonna phone a friend because I want to progress as much as possible. I'd love to. Who would know this? A film and a novel. I am gonna go with Uncle Mark. So I can always blame my mate Mark if it gets it wrong, even though it's spelled
This is
different.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Good evening. It's a pleasure to have you on the phone.
We need a helping hand for a very delicate question. We're counting on you.
It's B, obviously.
It's B,
It's
obviously.
impossible to blank on that one.
Gorky Park. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Martin Cruz Smith. If it was a film and novel by someone that I might know, I might be able to get it. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Uncle Mark. I'm gonna say Gorky Park is the right answer, and this will get me up to
Yes.
£2 grand.
Final
For the next one, I think
answer.
£5 grand for 10 grand. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
You have given your final answer.
It's disappointing though that I've
Yes.
used my lifelines. I've got 50-50, which I'm going to have to, obviously it will be a flip of a coin, or if I'm not confident at all, I can take the money. But the thing is, realistic, I'm close to 1k already. If I get it wrong, it'll only go down to 1k. This is for 5k, I believe.
Good luck.
So I could take the money, but I think that would only be like, I don't know. What fraction of £1 is an ounce? I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know. The thing about I'm just thinking straight away. Oh, it's not for £5,000. This is only for. I'm only on £2,000 right now. I'm going to use 50-50 and see what it gets with that. Then I need to think about it.
Knock it down to that.
How many ounces in a pound? How many ounces in a pound? How many ounces in a pound? If I was going off like inches to feet, it's 12 inches to a foot. I don't think it's 1/8. I'm gonna go with 1/16. But that just seems massive though. So how many ounces in a
Are
pound?
you absolutely sure? Is that your final
I'm gonna
answer?
go with that. Like at this point, it is a 50-50. It's a coin flip. So if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But I'll learn either way.
The computer validated your answer.
Please.
Took your time, but you are right.
Okay. We move, but we've got no lifelines left, so we've got a 1 in 4 chance. We have got £4,000 in the pocket, in the bag.
The game is getting tougher now. With
We've
this
got 1,000 in
brand
the
new
bag.
question.
So our choice if we want to leave with £4,000. Woodchuck is an alternative name for which animal? Oh.
Yes.
It's not a raccoon. For me, it's either a chipmunk or a beaver. Beaver obviously is associated with woods. They make dams. Woodchuck. How much would a woodchuck look like you? Because it's associated with wood, I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to take a quarter of my money if I get this wrong. I've got a 25% chance of getting up to £8,000. If I get it wrong, I go down to 1,000. And look, I'm going to say beaver.
Yes. That's my
It could be a groundhog, you know.
final
It could be a
answer.
chipmunk. I don't think it's not a raccoon.
The choice is made. What a pity.
It's a groundhog.
This is the wrong answer.
To be fair, I
Yes,
did have
but
doubts
the
over
questions
beaver.
were also too
But
hard.
groundhog, because they're very much
Oh,
like
that's a
beavers. They're like
disaster.
a groundhog. I think is like a
Driving
mixture between like an
along, but you've lost
otter and a
everything down to your
beaver.
safety net.
Look,
It's gut-wrenching,
we take
isn't it?
£1,000, which we would have taken regardless if we fucked up on the last question. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Another 40 neurons. Look, we keep moving. We keep moving. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this double episode for you guys. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to smash that like button. But until next time.